YouTube? It's Kari, Sidekick, and today we're playing Drop Zone on Prison Break. And generally when I'm playing Drop Zone, I'm not really going for a super good gameplay. I'm just pretty much going more for trying to have fun, burn some double XP hours up, and get a little bit closer to the next prestige, which I did finally hit 3rd prestige this last double XP weekend. So this isn't a really good gameplay, and I was really trying to get a lot of grenade kills. I thought that'd be kind of fun to make a grenade class, and it didn't work out super well in this specific gameplay. But I did go ahead and tweak it a little bit after this game, and it ended up working out pretty well for me, so it might be something you guys want to try. The class setup that I have is, obviously I'm using the Maverick. I do personally think that using an SMG is a little bit better, and I went ahead and swapped it out for, I believe, the Vector, because with an SMG, you're definitely going to run faster, you're going to move faster, and you really want a fast class for something like Drop Zone, or you could even use it in Domination. Something where there's a capture zone, though, I wouldn't use this in Team Deathmatch. The way you can run to the capture zone faster, and you can throw your grenades and get more kills. So I'm not carrying a secondary, so most of my points are being taken up from my perk selection, and the most expensive perk that I'm running is Danger Close. If you're going to be doing a grenade class, you really need to run Danger Close. I feel like even with Danger Close that the grenades are really still very weak, and I think they're too weak for the game, but I know in previous games they were really overpowered, so I know that that's why they nerfed them significantly in this game. But even with Danger Close, I still don't get a whole lot of kills with them, so it's definitely necessary that you have that. And then I have Strong Arm, I have 2 lethals, and I have Focus. Now Focus is something that I would drop off if you're wanting to do a grenade class, and I would switch it out for Recon and Extra Tactical. And then for my Tactical, I'm using the Fuel Air Grenade. So if you do that setup, then you'll have 2 Fuel Air Grenades and 2 Simtexes, all which do a little bit of lethal damage, and then you should be able to definitely get at least 1 kill out of your drop zone. I should also note that the game does state that the Fuel Air Grenade does weaken armor, and while I know that this is true for the Ballistic Vest, I do not know if that's true for the Blast Shield. So if somebody does know if that's true or wants to test it or send it to Drifter or something like that, that'd be really cool, because if it doesn't work on Blast Shield, it doesn't make it as useful as it would if it does. So that'd be nice to know, since that's kind of the part of the reason why I picked it, because if it does, then I'm just chucking 2 of those at them, weakening all their armor. If not, I mean, it still does weaken the Ballistic Vest. Then you throw the 2 Simtex in there, and that should definitely help you get a kill. So that's pretty much it for how I played the game. You guys can just watch the rest and see if you guys think it maybe be a class you'd like to use. The best advice I can give you on if you're going to use this class or not is really just play by how the enemy's playing. The number one thing that will destroy this class is trophy systems, and to take them out is such a pain. You'd have to switch classes and you have to just keep doing it all the time, so unless a teammate's going to constantly be destroying them, I honestly just, if they're using trophy systems, I would just pick a different class. And like I said, I don't know if the Fuel Air Grenade weakens the Blast Shield or not, and if it doesn't, I probably wouldn't use it in that case either, because then again, it just kind of makes this class useless. It's not really a super practical class. Like I said, I pretty much only use it for Drop Zone when I'm just kind of wanting to burn time and have a little bit of fun when I'm bored. So if you guys want to try it out, let me know if it works out for you, or if you could think of maybe a little bit better of a setup. But other than that, we're going to move on to the topic that I want to talk about, which is the fact of why I haven't been posting so much, because I got a new job. So if you guys follow me on here, you probably noticed that it's been about 2 weeks since I put up a video, and if you're friends with me on Xbox, you've probably noticed that I haven't been on Xbox in like 3 weeks very often, and that's really weird for me. I usually get on Xbox every single day, even if it's just to watch Netflix or something, play a single player game. I don't always play Call of Duty. In fact, right now, Call of Duty, I'm kind of in that stage where I'm getting pretty bored with it, and I'm ready for the next one, even though the next one doesn't drop for like 6 months, and I have a lot of opinions on the next Call of Duty, which I'm definitely going to talk about probably in my next video. But I'm kind of getting bored with it. I definitely do want to try to get to 5th prestige before the next one comes out, which I definitely think I will, because usually right before the next one comes out, I like go on a Call of Duty binge, and then I play Call of Duty for a long time. But right now, the game's getting boring, and I don't have a lot of people to play with, so I haven't been playing Call of Duty very much, but I haven't been playing any games, and I just haven't been on Xbox, and I definitely haven't been making videos, because videos do usually take me a while to make, and the computer's slow. So with all that, and then having a load time from a new job, it's really hard to make a video right now. So I took a little bit of time out of this day to try to make a video, but the main reason for this is, like I said, I got a new job, and the only other jobs I've had before have been really low hours. They've been maybe 30 max, and that was in the summer without school. So now I have a class and I have 40 hours a week to work, So that was, it's such a shell shocker when you've never had a full-time job. It's just, it feels completely different. I actually did have to quit my class early because of it, which I was able to take the finals, so luckily it kind of came right at a perfect time. I won't fail the class, but I don't know how good of a grade I'll get since I did miss about 2 weeks of school, but I'll at least pass, so, you know, that's, at least it won't be too bad on my GPA and everything. But so right now I'm working 40 hours a week, and like I said, like I've never had this many hours. And not only do I work 40 hours a week, but I have a second job where I only work like maybe 7 to 10 hours the most on the weekends. I am going to be quitting that job. I put in my 2 weeks for that a little bit ago, so at least I'll just go down to one job. And this job also has a lot of overtime, so it's a lot of hours. I don't think it'll be a huge problem for me right now until fall, because when fall hits, I'm going to have the 40-hour week job, and I'm definitely going to be going to college, and I'm probably going to go to university, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go full-time, because I want to get my bachelor's degree, and I don't want to take 10 years to get it, so I'm going to have to definitely learn how to balance going to school full-time and working full-time, and that is really, really going to be difficult. I'll probably have almost no time for video games, so that sucks. I'm definitely going to try my best to not quit YouTube and not, you know, stop uploading, but if my uploads start to dissipate and I seem like I go hiatus, that's probably why. So I want you guys to know that, and know that I didn't forget about you, or if you're my friend on Xbox and wonder where I went, because I don't get to turn it on very often. And, you know, it's weird. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I'm getting ready to turn 23 in like a couple weeks, actually. But video games aren't the same for me anymore, and I don't know what it is, and it kind of bothers me, but it kind of doesn't. Like, I don't really want to play video games much anymore. Like, I always thought, I only got serious into video games a couple years ago, and I just thought ever since then, like, I'm going to game till I'm like 60. Like, I'm going to game forever. I'm going to be playing Call of Duty forever. They probably won't even make Call of Duty in like 50 years, you know, 40 years, whatever. But I just felt like, okay, I'm going to play forever, and I'm never going to get bored with video games, and like, I feel like that's the problem for me, is that I'm bored. I can't find any game that I like love. I loved Call of Duty when it came out, and it's boring, and like I got Titanfall and it's boring, and Battlefield, it's fun for a little bit, and then it gets boring, and I can't find any single player games that I really, really like, and even some games that are kind of fun. To me, they don't make good YouTube videos. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is pretty cool and it's fun to play, but I don't like watching people's Grand Theft Auto 5 YouTube videos, because to me, I don't know, I would rather watch skill over something funny. If you can make something funny out of it, that's cool, but a lot of them I'm like, I don't really get this, but you know, a lot of stuff goes over my head, so maybe that's why. So, that's pretty much the video, so I hope you guys do like it. You know, sorry for the not many uploads and stuff lately. Hopefully that can be fixed, but yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, so thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later.